you're here because you want the core insights, the stuff that really cuts through the noise. So let's just get straight into it. Today, we're doing a deep dive into Alex Ovechkin's chase of, well, what seemed like Wayne Gretzky's untouchable NHL all-time goals record. We've got some key details from our sources that really shine a light on where he stands right now and why this whole pursuit resonates so much. So our mission today is pretty clear. Understand the current status and, the real significance of this moment in hockey.
Exactly. We're focusing on the facts, what the data tells us about this, well, truly historic chase.
Okay, so first big thing. Ovechkin just scored his 892nd career goal. That was against the Carolina Hurricanes just this past Wednesday night. That number, it just feels huge in itself.
It really does. And the context around that specific goal is important, too.
Right. Tell us about that. What stood out?
Well, it was against Frederik Andersen, who's, a really solid goalie. And it was a 5-on-3 power play goal.
Ah, okay. So prime scoring opportunity.
Definitely. And it came late in the second period with about 34.5 seconds left. So a bit of a high-pressure situation. And, well, he delivered.
And his history against Andersen and the Hurricanes is interesting, isn't it? Our notes mentioned something about that.
Yeah, it's quite remarkable, actually. That goal was his 9th career goal against Andersen in just 12 games.
9 goals in 12 games against one goalie. Wow.
Uh-huh. And overall against Carolina, he's now got 52 goals in 91 career games.
52 against one team. And wasn't there something specific about Raleigh, too?
Yes, exactly. He scored 31 of those 52 goals in Raleigh playing on their ice. That's actually the most goals scored by any visiting player in that arena.
So it's not just like a recent hot streak against them. This is sustained dominance over years.
Precisely. It really speaks to his consistent offensive power against this particular opponent across many, many seasons.
Okay, so let's zoom out to this season. Even after missing 16 games earlier this year with that broken left fibula, he's already got 39 goals.
Yeah, which is just incredible. It really underscores his durability and, frankly, his pure scoring ability, even at this stage of his career.
39 goals.
Yeah.
That means he's right on the edge of another milestone, doesn't it?
It does. He's just one goal away from his 14th 40-goal season. If he gets it, that would be a new NHL record.
14th time hitting 40 goals. That's hard to even wrap your head around, especially after missing time with an injury.
It's exceptional. Maintaining that kind of production level is rare, period. Doing it after a significant injury like that, even more so.
And this isn't just about individual stats, right? The Capitals, his team, they're actually leading the Eastern Conference currently.
Right. That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
His scoring isn't happening in, a vacuum. It's directly contributing to major team success. They're contenders.
And looking ahead, they have, 7 regular season games left?
7 games remaining, yes. Which really highlights this potential convergence we're seeing, his individual brilliance pushing towards this historic record, while also fueling his team's push for the top spot heading into the playoffs.
So that brings us right to the brink, doesn't it? The Gretzky record. 894 goals. Ovechkin is at 892.
Just 3 goals away now.
3 goals. I mean, that number, 894, it felt almost mythical for so long, didn't it? Like, totally unapproachable.
It really did. It was one of those records many people in hockey just assumed would stand for, maybe forever, or at least generations.
But based on how he's scoring lately, especially this recent surge, he could actually do it before the playoffs start.
It's looking increasingly possible, yeah. His current pace suggests he could realistically pass Gretzky within these next 7 games. Breaking it during the regular season would be quite something.
Now, it's important we clarify this is the regular season goals record we're talking about, correct?
Yes, absolutely. That's a key distinction. Gretzky's 894 are all regular season goals. Playoffs are a separate tally.
So if, for whatever reason, he doesn't score, 3 more goals in these final games this month, the chase isn't over.
Not at all. The pursuit simply pauses for the summer and would pick right back up when the new season starts in October. The clock doesn't run out, so to speak.
Okay, good clarification. But still, the main takeaway here is undeniable. Alex Ovechkin is incredibly, incredibly close to breaking arguably one of the most iconic records in all of sports. It feels like we're really witnessing history unfold.
It really does, and it prompts a thought, Consider this for a moment. What is it about these huge, long-standing records, like Gretzky's, that just captivates us so much? And maybe more specifically, why does the potential breaking of a regular season record, as opposed to, say, a playoff one, carry such immense weight and generate this much excitement?
That's a great point. It makes you think about how we measure greatness, What constitutes history in sports, especially the difference between sustained regular season dominance and, playoff heroics.
Exactly. What does it mean to potentially see this kind of history made not in a Game 7 final, but on a Tuesday night in April? It's definitely something compelling to mull over as we watch these last few games.